So today we're going to be trying a bottle of bourbon that we have never tried before. This is something that we've never had in our collection, but recently we were able, through a raffle at one of our local stores, we were able to buy this at retail price, and so we actually picked this up for
40-ish.
40, I think it was $49. Like $49 is what we were able to pick this up. Now, we've never tried this. This is actually the first time we've ever tried Weller's Antique 107, so we're gonna give this thing a whirl. So here's a question though. Do you think this is worth, this is what we wanna find out. We wanna, hold on, listen. That's pretty nice. So the thing we wanna find out is, we wanna know, do we feel like this is worth what most people are paying on secondary market?
Which is?
Anywhere from $140 to upwards of $180 on the secondary market for this bottle. And I'm not sure that it's worth that, but we're gonna find out. We're gonna try it. You know, something y'all should know about me, y'all watch my videos. I mean, I always smell the bottle. I can't smell anything, so it's kind of a, you know,
hopeful, wishful
yeah.
thinking.
So I always ask April. I'm like, how does it smell? You know, I mean, every now and then I get a faint hint of something, but I don't know.
It smells antique.
Antique. Nice,
antique.
nice.
Like,
so this is a weeded bourbon. So the second grain in this, where a lot of them are rye, this is actually weeded. So this is going to be more on the weeded side, kind of more like Maker's Mark is.
I mean, it kind of smells like when you walk into a secondhand shop.
A secondhand shop, antique. It's
kind of dusty.
Hopefully it don't taste like a dusty antique shop. I mean, because
it smells a little antique-y.
A little antique-y. So we're gonna find out. All right, let's see what this. Let's just, since I can't smell, why don't we go ahead and. That's very light to be a 107.
No burn.
107 proof. There's absolutely zero burn, none in the mouth, none going down.
No, it is very light. It doesn't. It has a good flavor, but it's not like that explosion of flavor. It's It doesn't linger very long. It's pretty much on the palate.
We've tried some new bourbons recently. We're gonna do a review on a couple of them. That it's like the minute you put them in your mouth, it's like flavors are going everywhere. This to me has like a light. Oh, I can taste it more like now, like a light vanilla or something right at the end. It's very vanilla-y. Is vanilla-y a word? Vanilla-y? Vanilla?
Definitely not vanilla-y.
Vanilla-y. Okay.
Vanilla-ish.
Vanilla-ish. It tastes vanilla-ish. Just vanilla-ish. So let's see. I don't know. Sometime the second.
It definitely does not taste like it smells, which is good. It's very pleasant. A little bit of warmth in the chest after.
I'm very surprised at how light.
But it's very light flavored.
It's got like I taste more vanilla. I don't taste like in some of bourbons that there's that harsh cherry in it, the very strong forward brown sugar. I don't get that with this. Now, I've never tried Pappy, but the story is this is basically the same mash bill, where this is probably more like a 6 to 7 year bourbon, where Pappy is more of a 10-year. And which to buy a bottle of Pappy now on secondary market is like $1,000+.
If you can find it.
If you can find it, for that matter. But here's the question, and in the comments below, what I want to know, if number one, if you've tried Antique 107, and if you had, did you pay retail for it or did you buy it on the secondary market? After trying it, do you think it was worth what you paid for it? And then, would you be willing to buy it again? Because I think whether you've bought it retail or so for me, I'll just say this. I think it's a great bottle of bourbon.
Nothing wrong with it. It's very easy drinking, very smooth, no burn. Yeah, pleasant flavor.
I think if you can buy this at retail, for me, maybe even a little bit above retail, I think it's definitely a $50, $60, even you could even say a $70 bottle of bourbon. I don't think this is $140 bottle of bourbon.
No,
like,
I wouldn't.
Which we've kind of made our thing that we're not really, if I can find them at retail or just a little over, we'll buy them. But to go pay some of the ridiculous prices that are on secondary markets right now, because I personally believe that there are other bourbons that you can buy for a lot less money, and you ain't got to spend as much gas money running them down trying to find them too.
Yeah. I mean, but you know, there's nothing wrong with it. I mean, it's very good. It's very pleasant. It's very easy drinking, smooth. Yeah. This is.
How would you rank this, like, to some of your favorite bourbons you have right now?
I would say it falls in about the middle of the pack. Yeah. I mean, it's not anything that, like, I took a drink and I was immediately thinking, wow, my gosh. But it's not something that I took a drink and I was like, something in that flavor that...
I will say that this is a very easy drinker.
Very.
And I'm going to compare this to something, but I'm not comparing it in the sense of what it tastes like. Like, when we first drank Four Roses, like, it was so easy to drink. Light in flavor that you could drink a lot of it and get in trouble really fast. That's how this is. I think at the 107 proof on this, like with the no burn, I could kill this bottle and not even realize it. And yeah, I mean, it's...
But if you can find it at retail, it's good, it's easy drinking, and it looks good on your shelf.
So as a first time Weller's Antique, and we've got Weller Special Reserve, and we can find that pretty easily in our area. This is the one bottle that's a little harder to find. If you do find it, most of our stores locally either have it on a point system, whatever. We actually, at one of our local stores, got on a raffle. We won one of the raffles to be able to buy this at MSRP, which is why we decided to buy this, to add it to our collection, because we're always looking for one more bottle. I mean, after all, it's good at retail. I don't think it's great at the 170. And I know that the comments are going to probably go off the hook, because I know there are some 107 lovers out there, and this is what y'all consider to be y'all's favorite bourbon. It's a great bourbon. Don't get me wrong. I have nothing bad to say about it. I think that at MSRP, you go out and buy it.
Absolutely, I would buy this again at MSRP. It's good.
But as a secondary mark, 440 bucks kind of starting out, absolutely not would I pay that for this bottle of bourbon. But it's always good to have it in the shelf, so that's good. You already done with yours, man.
It's good. It's good.
I mean, let me see one more time.
And we will have to revisit it because we did the neck pour, and
save the neck for me, Clark.
May not be the best pour.
Yeah, you know, but that is good. Now, see, now I just tasted a hint of cherry right at the end that second time.
Sometimes hard for me to pick up flavors. I mainly taste, is it thick? Is it full?
Are you not a whiskey
flavored?
sommelier?
Is it... Well, I mean, you know, sometimes it says things like that I will never, and I get like smell is part of taste, so I get the leather or the fresh cut grass, some people say, but sometimes, I can't remember which bourbon I was reading the tasting notes on, but it said leather bound books. I will never pick up anything like that.
You know, I mean,
I mainly pick up the sweet notes, the caramel, the brown sugar, vanilla, a little bit toffee. A couple of these I've tasted butterscotch in, but yeah, leather bound books is.
But
not
who wants
one
to
of the
drink a
ones.
leather bound book? You know, too. So I mean,
Saffron,
that's not. Yeah.
I can say I probably won't ever pick that up either. I've seen that in the tasting note.
So here.
So I mainly go for how full is the flavor. I like the thicker ones, the ones that kind of cover your whole tongue. I wouldn't say syrupy, but it's kind of like a thicker consistency.
Yeah.
It feels like, and that linger.
Yeah.
That aren't like thin. They don't just
where
like
it stays in your mouth for a while.
You taste it, and after you drink it down, it's just gone.
I will
Yeah.
say that the more I've drank this,
Yeah, that last sip
it's
was
getting better.
Very.
So we're going to revisit this bottle. We're not going to kind of like say whatever. It's a great bottle. I absolutely love this bottle. I think it's delicious. It is.
Good.
It's well worth what I paid for it. I will tell you that.
Absolutely.
And if I could buy it all day long at that, I would keep multiples of this on the shelf if I could get it for that MSRP price. It's just got a great flavor to it. But you know, It's good. It's good. So for all you antique lovers, we think it's good. You know, if we can pick it up again, we will.
So if you can find it between MSRP and what's your upward?
I would think MSRP to some of that, like we paid $49 for this. I think I would pay up to $80 because I mean there's bottles that I pay right now that's $80 and I think it's very comparable to some of the $80 bottles that we're buying right now.
It's better than some of the $80 bottles.
It is. So I mean realistically, this is probably up. I would pay upwards to $100 for this bottle.
I'd go 80.
You'd go 80?
Well, maybe 90.
90?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're on the hunt. So, well, until next time, we're out looking for one more bottle.
One more bottle.
We'll see y'all then.